Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's just close some of this other stuff at the top here. Alright, hello. Hope everyone's having a good old day. I need to move something actually. Let's do that. Over there. Click on this one. Yes, there we go. That's better. Hello, and hope everyone's having a good day. It's the first time I've actually got up to do something since being ill, and hopefully this is going to work out alright. Not going to be too bad. Let's get some music on the go. Hopefully this works. Oh, turn that up. There we go. Excuse me. But yeah, so I decided that, you know, why not stream this Indie World Showcase that is happening in 10 minutes. We'll full screen it, I think, for now. So you don't have to look at all the crap on the sides. Just enjoy my face and and this. Yeah, so feeling a bit better. If you guys haven't seen, I put up an update. I'm ill. Basically got COVID, and so I couldn't do much. But then I saw this got announced. And I thought, well, I'm feeling well enough to like stream, and maybe afterwards I might stream something else. I'll maybe think about doing a game. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I don't know if there are going to be any normal regular videos until the end of the week, if I'm honest, because you can probably hear that I still sound quite blocked up, even though I'm not. Which is, you know, what it is. Week, if I'm honest, because you can... But, hey-ho. Anyway, in terms of stuff at this indie thing, I don't actually know. I think the ones people would most likely like to see would be Sports Story and Hollow Knight Silksong. Anything else is... I have no clue. No clue at all. Yeah, I just don't know what to expect. Which is nice because I'm hoping to see some fun, silly stuff. There's probably games I've got announced that, you know, get shown off. I'll tell you what, if they show off a release trailer for Trash Sailors... oh, excuse me. Yeah, if they show off a trailer for Trash Sailors, that would be really, really cool. But I'm not expecting that. I can't imagine we'll get that, to be honest. But hey, you never know. Yeah, all in all, like, just want some surprises. I'm expecting a lot of this stuff to have that kind of... recently on Switch, we've been getting a lot of graphically kind of these games that look, I guess, quite blocky. A Short Hike's one of them, Lonely Mountain Downhill is another one, if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of games with kind of weird, like, polygonal art styles. But I mean, it'd be cool to see some really interesting stuff, rather than the usual sort of suspects. I'd love it if they showed off a new Runner game. If you've never played the Runner series, go check out, or Bit Trip Runner as it was originally called. I'd love a new game from those guys in any of those Bit Trip games actually. That would be pretty sweet. Which I think what else I could possibly want, really. Probably lots of things. I'm trying to think what indie games. A new Stealth Inc. 2 or Stealth Bastard. Stealth Inc. 2 is a really good game. I would love to see another Stealth Inc. game. I think they're pretty sweet. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what's on my... hello, Mark. Apparently you're watching me live, so and you've asked for a shout out. So that's good. You could just message me in the chat, my friend, but that's fine, no worries. Anyone wondering, Mark, obviously being Mark from the channel, we haven't actually sat down and done much stuff apart from, I think you guys may have seen the Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough we did recently, which was a lot of fun, and I hope more Mario shenanigans are on the way. But yeah, all in all, looking forward to getting back. Now that I'm a bit better, and actually can get back to making content, and hopefully do that. If anyone's wondering, by the way, the music in the background is OC Remix. It's Metroid music, currently. It's a really, really nice version of Super Metroid's music. But if you've never checked out OC Remix, like, go check out that site. That site is amazing. If you like your remixes of classic games, they do such an incredible job. I've only got that queued up along with a Metroid Prime one, but maybe we'll go through some others in a second. Oh dear. But yeah, big fan of that. Would love to do some stuff for OC Remix. It's amazing that they have all that kind of good music. But yeah, indie games. I honestly don't know what to expect. I do like the fact that these indie world showcases are very much. I go in not expecting anything, and I come away like kind of interested in things. Maybe I should take notes. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Maybe I should get a notepad up. Yeah, there we go. Let's put this in a small notepad. Right. Well, now I have a notepad. Where do I put this? I'm running out of space. I've got 2 screens, so I'm running out of space. And I also apologise for the coughing throughout the entirety of this. Oh. I kind of got to turn this up. This might get quite loud, I do apologise, but I can't help myself. I like me some Metroid music, and this is a really good remix of Vendrana Drifts. Unlike a normal Nintendo like Direct, there's not a lot that I can say at the start of this. I thought I'd just start streaming early if people wanted to chat or whatever, but Overcooked 3, yeah, to be honest mate, Overcooked 3 wouldn't be a bad shout. I do think though they've only recently just released Overcooked All You Can Eat, which is both games in one package that can both be played online with a ton of content. So I would be shocked to see Overcooked 3, but it's definitely not out the realms of possibility, and it's definitely, this is the kind of place where they could announce that. That would be huge. So here's, excuse me, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to see Oxenfree 2 shown off again. It's not a game that I'm interested in, but that is a huge, oops, that was close. It is a huge indie game. It was originally shown off on a Nintendo thing, Nintendo Indie Direct. So I think that potentially. Silk Song, Sports Story, what other indie games could they show off? You know, it's about time they showed off the Cuphead DLC that was meant to come to Switch. I don't know if it ever did in the end, because Cuphead obviously came over, but they never showed off the DLC. They said it was coming, it was never materialised. Not that I've played Cuphead yet, it's something I need to get around to. The list of things. Axiom Verge 2 will probably get shown off. I definitely can see that happening. There's a fantastic game, Axiom Verge. That's a really good game. God, I do apologise. My nose has suddenly like become very itchy this entire time. Just like sat here rubbing it. Shovel Knight 2. I don't think Shovel Knight 2. Shovel Knight Dig might get shown off, and that is being made by another studio, but it is being published by Yacht Club. However, there is usually with these things they show off one big surprise, like one massive game at the end. So that would be Shovel Knight 2 would be perfect for that. But I feel like Shovel Knight 2 would probably end up being in an actual Nintendo Direct. I feel like it's big enough to be there, considering how well that game did. Literally, this is the problem, is I'm sure there's tons of like indie games that would be amazing, but I just literally, like, my mind's just blanking completely on what that could possibly be, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I didn't realize this track was 6 minutes long. I might mix it up a little bit. You know, we've only got 4 minutes left. Oh, I know what we need. Let's get some of this music on. Anyone a fan of Streets of Rage music? I am. This is 4 minutes exactly, so this might end quite nicely. I've been playing a lot of Streets of Rage 4 as well. I need to do a video on the DLC. The DLC for that game is awesome. Yeah, that Vendrana Drifts remix is incredible, man. I need to go back to playing Metroid. I'm actually feeling well enough to play it again. So I want to do that. I honestly don't think I don't think I'm gonna finish Metroid Prime. I've got a feeling I'm gonna get about halfway through the game and I'm probably gonna start. I'll try. I will try, but I'm not getting into it as much as I would have liked to. But you know, I need to give it more time, really. bobbing along to it. I love put Streets of Rage music in Smash. It's like it's probably the franchise that has some of the most iconic music that's missing. I mean, I can say that about a lot of games, but who doesn't want like that sort of 80s, 90s beats? That's so good. Alright, 2.5 minutes. Slightly under that. We're getting there. We're getting close to whatever shenanigans get shown off. I kind of want something really silly. I think that's what I'm vibing right now. I want a really silly game to be announced. Something like Kiwi, which is coming out later this year. We have to play as those little Kiwis. You have to like, I don't even know what you've got to do, but it just looks stupid. Oh, I'll tell you what I'd actually get super excited for if there's a Runbow 2. If you guys have never played Runbow, holy shit. That's one of the best multiplayer games ever. I would love it if there was a Runbow 2. That would be so good. That would definitely be my hypest moment, for sure. Alright, the countdown's getting there. Red Hue, yeah, absolutely. Let's go, Red Hue. Arrgh! People don't realise how great Runbow is until you play it, and you realise how silly it is. Alright, last minute. I should probably turn this down just a tad. I will adjust the volume accordingly. I know I'm quite loud anyway, but... Oh, fuck it. I'm such a sucker for video game music. It's terrible. I love it. Alright, 20 seconds. How long is this track left? Oh. Alright, 10 seconds. I'm sorry, Mr. VLC player, you're gonna have to go away. Alright. Let's get ready for it.
Peggy 16.
Let's see if we can be surprised. Well, it's Nintendo's standard COVID thing at the moment, which makes sense. Oh, isn't it lovely? So jolly. Excuse me.
Hello and welcome to Indie World.
Hello.
I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're here to take you through another great selection of indie games coming to Nintendo Switch.
No matter
I
what
imagine this
type
isn't
of
going to be
games you're
more
into,
than about
we hope
15 to
you'll
20
find your
minutes
next
long.
indie
So.
favorite. Are you ready? Then off we go.
Excuse me. Oh wow. Okay. This is Lethal League, isn't it? They're making a new one? Or maybe it isn't Lethal League. It definitely looks like Lethal League. Oh, it's like Jet Set Radio. Okay, I'm interested in this. Looks just... I can't even read that. Something Rush Cyber something.
All right, now this is what I call a
Bomb
funky
Rush
future.
Cyber Funk.
I could use a backpack
Interesting.
Like that.
Actually
Me
looks quite
too.
fun.
Starting out as a nobody in a sprawling metropolis, making a name for yourself won't be
I'm
easy.
down for this.
But
I'll give
as you
this a whirl.
expand your crew with additional playable characters and make use of the intuitive trick system to get around town, you'll edge closer to
So it's a
becoming an
parkour
all-city
skating
king.
game. I love stuff like this where it's like got really
Backed
vibrant
by
colours.
beats from a wide range of musical
But it's
talent,
basically
you'll
Jet Set
grind,
Radio.
paint, and combo your way to becoming one of the greatest graffiti artists around.
It is literally
But
just
you'd
Jet Set
better
Radio.
protect your neck because all that artwork will attract some unwanted attention.
Reclaim the streets when Bomb Rush Cyberfunk arrives as a time
great name
console
for a game.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
Ooh. Black and white. Okay. What is this? This doesn't look like it's for me, if I'm honest. I like the art style, but it looks like you go around and take pictures. I think. Not really sure. Yeah. Okay, that made me laugh. I'll give you that one. Oh dear, excuse me. This is the problem with being ill. TOEM, a photo adventure. By a company called Something We Made.
Hejsan,
Jag är Niklas.
och jag är Lukas.
Vi på Something Made och resten av utvecklingsteamet
Something
är
We
riktigt
Made.
stolta för att presentera
Hello,
vårt fotoäventyrsspel
lovely people.
TOEM.
Efter mycket hårt arbete och självklart roliga stunder så
I
går
like
vi här
that
idag
forest.
med klara sinnen och
The
huvuden
forest
högt.
looks nice.
Det har varit en otroligt spännande resa med mycket lärdomar och vi är väldigt nöjda över hur TOEM har blivit.
Vi hoppas du får en rolig och mysig resa genom TOEMs värld och att du finner ro medan du spelar vårt spel.
Så packa väskan och gör dig redo för TOEM kommer snart ut på Nintendo Switch.
Smile, Tyler.
Oh, hey, that's a nice one. It reminds me of the photos
Yeah,
you
not
can
for me.
take in this
Like,
laid-back adventure that's all about
not really a
capturing
fan
the
of these
moment
games where you go
and
around and just
helping
take
people
pictures of
out
stuff.
along the way.
With its
Like I said, I
charming
quite like the art
hand-drawn
style.
you'll explore different regions inspired by the Scandinavian countryside. Chat
Ah,
with quirky characters. Solve their problems by taking neat snaps with your camera. And make your way through a relaxing landscape.
It does
while
look quite
listening
silly, to be
some
fair.
Totally chill
So-
beats.
Get ready to say cheese when TOEM arrives this autumn.
oh, not long then. Couple months. Oh, I got a feeling this is the game Greg likes. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a Russian game? I think this is this. Fairly good chiptune. Yeah, pop my head along to this. Loop Hero, that's it. I got a feeling it's a flipping roguelite, which is definitely not my cup of tea.
Hey,
fan of those
Ariko,
roguelites.
does it feel like we're going in circles here?
Don't worry, Tyler. That's just how Loop Hero works. Instead of playing as the hero, you craft adventures for them by creating the world that they travel through. Each mystical card you play forms part of a dangerous path that the hero can explore, loot, and fight along. Place cards strategically to help them conquer the loop and then do it all again.
The more loops you complete,
No.
the more cards you'll uncover, opening up new possibilities for the hero's future adventures. Between expanding the survivor's campsite and fending
I
off
feel like there's a
devious
good game
guardians,
here, like a really good
keeping
game,
them
but
alive
this is
takes
not for me.
strategy, balance,
I will say
and
the music's
skill,
pretty good though, from what I've heard of it.
especially if you want to defeat the time-bending Lich.
Break the spiral and save the world when Loop Hero arrives on Nintendo Switch this winter.
That's gonna do well on Switch. I don't even never even heard of that game. What is this? Yeah, we've yet to see an art style which I was talking about, where it's all like blood. This looks like Little Nightmares. Which I know it isn't, but oh, I think I remember seeing something about this game. I might reckon this might have been shown off at E3 at somewhere else. I can't think what it's called, but I might recognise the name when it pops up. I think you sail on this big like boat thing throughout the everywhere. Yeah, I've seen this at E3. It was at the PC Gaming show. What the hell's it called? Definitely, again, I'm not sure this is for me. It seems to be just basically an exploration game. Oh, it's just another Far game. Okay. I've never even heard of the first one.
Hoi, ich bin Lon Schmocker, Co-Founder und Creative Lead von Locomotive. Ich freue mich sehr, euch Far-Changing Tides zu zeigen, unserem atmosphärischen Fahrzeug-Adventure und den nächsten Teil im Fahr-Universum.
Definitely.
Wir haben schon früher gewusst, dass wir noch mehr Geschichten im Universum zu erzählen haben.
Like, those kind of games I can see the appeal because there's a lot of exploration.
In eine neue spannende Reise. Wir freuen uns, Far-Changing Tides nächstes Jahr auf Nintendo Switch zu bringen und wünschen euch viel Spaß dabei.
That's so far away. Yeah, exploration games like this are probably like a lot of jam for a lot of people.
And an ocean that stretches as far as the eye can see. Who'd have thought that the apocalypse would ever be so relaxing?
And yet it is. In this stirring puzzle-solving adventure, you get to captain your own seafaring vessel and explore a vast flooded landscape.
That'd be cool if you could upgrade the
tackle
boat.
mighty storms and overcome conundrums as you embark on a voyage to find a new home.
Oh, that's cool.
Set in a beautifully realized post-apocalyptic world, it's an emotional, meditative journey that anyone can enjoy. Whether you played the first game in the series, Far Lone Sails, or not.
This is giving me
Set
like,
sail for the
you know
horizon
how like
in Far,
Limbo and
Changing
Inside and
Tides,
games like that
coming
are
to the
quite
Nintendo
popular, they're
Switch
quite
system
minimalistic
next
stuff
year.
going on. Like in their art styles and things. It's kind of like that, obviously not as dark as those games. That's the Commander video. What the hell is this? I like the music. Don't think the game's for me though. I assume this is a story-driven game. What a weird name. By Coconut Island. Great name for a studio. I'm a fan of that.
That smells both rich and satisfying.
NECROBARISTA.
I bet it's got enough caffeine to wake the dead. Can I get a cup?
Sure, flavoursome storytelling
have
and
to check out the
aromatic
soundtrack to this
atmosphere
game,
go
guys.
hand in hand in this anime-style experience where the dead get one last night to mingle with the living and discuss the finer
I've been
points
playing
of life
Party Hard
and
recently,
death
so anything
over a
similar to that
beverage or
is good.
Immerse yourself in new story content and enjoy remastered visuals in this expanded director's cut of the original game. There's even a new studio mode where you can create your own dialogue and stories.
Make yours a grande
This is
with
the only problem with
NECROBARISTA
like indie
Final
stuff.
Four,
Is it's such a
launching
hit
as a
and
timed
miss as to
console
whether I'm going to be
exclusive
into.
on Nintendo Switch
today.
later today.
Fair play.
It's time for some updates. Let's quickly catch up on several games we've featured previously in Indie World that you can play today.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. Probably
It's
nothing
time
I'll play.
to grow your own
This game.
adventure.
He plays a
Become the
great.
guardian of the grove and explore a vibrant island to inspire its inhabitants. Fend off the invasive rot and rebuild your
Whenever I
home.
see games like this that are similar to Stardew Valley, I
Take
just
on requests
instantly
from
switch off.
villagers, solve
Unfortunately.
puzzles, and do everything
I know
you can
people
to
really
help
like these
restore
types
the
of games,
community.
but
Rise to Grapeness in Garden
Rise to
Story,
Grapeness.
arriving
Okay.
as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Coming out today.
Don't just fight with a sword, date one. In this
Oh,
heartfelt
Jesus
dungeon crawling dating
Christ.
sim, use the in-game cash you earn from
What
fighting
is
monsters
this?
to woo your weapons on
like,
romantic
who likes
outings.
these games? I don't
Multiple
get it.
combat styles just means
I
more
don't
cuties to
understand.
forge relationships with. After all, a couple that slays together stays together.
Jesus
Capture
Christ.
the hearts of your arsenal in Boyfriend Dungeon, cleaving its way onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, Axiom
In
version.
this
isn't it?
prequel to the original
Yes.
Axiom
It's out
version,
today!
a new
Oh,
hero
shit!
fights for her life.
That's
empowered
awesome!
by the same microscopic
Oh,
machines
Jim Rose is out
that
now!
gradually consume her humanity.
Ooh.
With two interconnected worlds to
We're gonna have to
explore,
like play
hack,
that.
and fight your way through. Walk that thin line between dream
hope
and
this isn't
nightmare
quite as
you discover
creepy
the
as the first
origins
one.
of the Axiom Verge universe. Axiom Verge 2 comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
Shit! Well, yeah, I'll be buying that. Yes.
I
Yes.
can't wait to dig.
I can't believe
into
that's
all
out
those
already.
games.
Speaking
That's
of
bonkers.
digging, let's continue with
Shovel
the
Knight?
show.
Shovel Knight Dig? Hey Mark, if you're still in the chat there's Shovel Knight Dig is finally getting shown off again. Oh no. I take it back. That's not Shovel Knight Dig. Shovel Knight Pocket? What the hell is this? The made a puzzle game. Let's just what Shovel Knight Dig was. I would like to play this, but I'll be terrible at it. But the music sounds good already, so I'm definitely down. Shovel Knight Pocket.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. We are thrilled to announce today that Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, an action-packed puzzle adventure with a dungeon-crawling twist we're developing alongside Vine, is coming to Nintendo Switch. Can you believe it's been 7 years since Shovel Knight first arrived on the scene?
7 years?
After that first appearance,
Jesus.
we've been hard at work releasing Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. As you can see,
yeah, Showdown
we've
wasn't
always
amazing.
envisioned Shovel Knight as a grand, all-encompassing franchise, which is why we're so excited for Shovel Knight to take the next step into a new gameplay dimension with Pocket Dungeon. We hope you enjoy your puzzling adventure.
Now here's a twist on Shovel Knight that you're really going to dig. A part puzzler,
I don't
part
know
dungeon
if I'm
crawler
going to play
hybrid
this.
that's perfect for fans and newcomers alike.
This is not really my kind of game.
By your side,
I'm not really good at these kind of puzzle
bows,
games.
Recover relics and battle bosses both new and familiar. Group
But I will
together
listen to the
enemies
soundtrack.
to unleash massive chain attacks and grab keys, potions, and treasure as you try to escape the mysterious Pocket Dungeon.
Shovel Knight Dig
With over 10 heroes available, each with their own special power and playstyle, the action is always as fresh as it is fast. You can even take on a friend head-to-head
Not really
and fight
what
to
I'd want
bury
from a Shovel
the
Knight game, if I'm
competition,
honest. But I'm fair play to the developers. I'm sure they wanted to get away
And
from
as
just
an
making
exclusive
platformers.
feature to Nintendo Switch, if you have any of the Shovel Knight series amiibo figures, use them to call on a familiar fairy friend to accompany you on your adventure.
Nice.
It'll be a night to remember when Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon is unearthed on Nintendo Switch this winter.
This looks familiar. I can't think what it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just something similar I've seen. Ooh, did you get to build? Oh, it's like a little RTS thing. Is it like a god game? Well, this is kind of cool. Oh, you go to island to island to try and like build up places. That's kind of cool. Islanders Console Edition. Huh.
Start small, build big. That's always been my motto.
It's actually a game that I would
quirky city
potentially
builder,
play.
It can be yours too.
This procedurally generated strategy game sees you placing buildings from your inventory on an island to earn points. Score enough, and you'll get more buildings to keep growing your island with. And when you can't build any further, just start from scratch and do it all again.
With its minimalist approach, intuitive mechanics, and almost infinite
The
colorful
downside of
islands
something like
to
this,
build
it
on.
could be a bit repetitive, so it's
city
going to
of
kind
your
of depend on how
dreams
many
over and over
buildings
in
and
no
strategies
time
you
at
have to
all.
do.
The world is yours to build in Islanders
I want a bit
Console
of a
Edition,
challenge.
coming as a timed console
that's today.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
But that is probably the first game I've seen that I'm actually interested in.
Marco, Theo,
Oh, it's the tactics game.
Dharma.
Nice. I actually haven't seen the trailer for this. This is the first time he's seeing it, so I am down some Metal Gear Tactics. Metal Gear? Metal Slug. Jesus. I love the Metal Slug games. They're ridiculous. Marco! I'll probably buy this. Cool animation style. When's it out? This is a question.
De la part de Laker Studio et Dotemu, nous sommes très heureux de vous annoncer que Metal Slug Tactics sera disponible sur Nintendo Switch.
Nos équipes ont grandi avec Metal Slug et c'est une chance de pouvoir travailler sur un nouvel épisode de cette saga mythique.
C'était important pour nous de trouver une nouvelle voie, à la fois pour rendre hommage aux épisodes principaux de la série, mais aussi pour proposer une nouvelle expérience aux fans.
Le développement
I
avance
love
bien.
me some
Nous
Metal
avons
Slug.
hâte que vous puissiez y jouer l'année prochaine.
Hopefully it does well.
Here's a fresh take on Metal Slug that moves the classic action franchise into a new dimension. This new game retains all the things fans are familiar with from the original series, like the detailed pixel art and explosive action, but
Do you
then
die in
adds
one
tactical
shot?
combat mechanics to mix things up.
Taking control of familiar heroes from the Metal Slug series, including Marco, Tarma, Theo, and Eri, it's your job to wipe out the enemy forces by any means possible.
This is
Position your troops
definitely a game for
correctly on
me.
the battlefield,
Now I've seen the trailer
and
for the
you'll even
first
be
time.
able to use the sync skill to deal extra damage with multiple heroes.
Head for a new front line when Metal Slug Tactics
I wonder if that ends up with
blasts onto
aliens in it.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Play the originals if you haven't played them.
こんにちは、テトリスエフェクトのディレクターの石原
Tetris
です。
Effect.
And I'm Eileen. I work on PR and production at Enhance. And today, we're so excited to announce that Tetris Effect Connected is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, I want to play this
テトリスのゲーム
game.
を作るのは私の夢でした。開発チーム全員で全力で作ったテトリスエフェクトは、
Nice.
美しい
I've
グラ
heard
フィック
good
と
things
サウ
about
ンド
Tetris
により
Effect.
ゲームプレイをより感動できるものにしています。
But
こ
the
のゲ
music
ーム
is
が
fantastic.
Nintendo Switch によって皆さんがどこにいても遊べるようになるのでとても楽しみです。
Check it out.
Sure, you might have already played Tetris, but Tetris Effect Connected is something different. It's the iconic puzzle game, but one
I'm
that goes
such a
to
sucker for
another
Tetris.
plane of enlightenment.
As well as the single-player journey mode, take on your friends competitively
I've never
in
had
zone
the actual. I don't think
battle
I've ever
locally
had Tetris
or
Effect.
online.
If you don't know what it is,
Or
it's when
play
you start seeing
connected mode and
Tetraminos
work together to clear 3 playfields as
outside
one.
of the game, like
It
around
even
like falling
includes
blocks. But
cross-platform multiplayer, so it's easier to find people to play
nice.
with or against. And since it's on the Nintendo Switch system, you can take the experience with you wherever you are.
Feel
This
the
looks like a
connection
really good
in
fun
Tetris
version of
Effect
Tetris.
Connected. Arriving on
I keep
Nintendo
buying
Switch,
Tetris games over the years.
October
It's the
8th.
same bloody thing.
There sure are a lot of games to look forward to, but that's not all. There are even more indie titles
Oh, no.
coming to Nintendo Switch soon. Take a look.
Time for a sizzle reel. I heard good things about this game. Not for me, but I know a lot of people love this. What is this music? "100 Days Winemaking Simulator." What? What is this? Winemaking? Like Slime Rancher. Like another game I'll never play, but heard good things about. Lumberjack. Oh my god. What? That's the type of art styles I'm about. Like a lot of indie games are doing that now. Curious Expedition 2. Oh, I've heard of Curious Expedition. Ah. I have a Total Biscuit talking about one of these. Rest in peace. Gang Beasts. Oh, it looks a bit laggy, but holy shit, like, Gang Beasts is perfect for Switch. I hope that runs well, because I would love to play that.
We're nearly done,
Oof.
but before we go, here's an update on another game coming to Nintendo Switch very soon
Silk
from our
Song.
friends at Chucklefish.
No. Sports thingy. No, neither of those. Oh, this music. This is like good shit. Oh yeah. You do need to play Axiom Verge 1. Yes, you do. If you put that comment earlier, I do apologise. I just assumed. But yeah, you do need to play Axiom Verge 1. It's a very good game. Except I never finished it. I got near the end of it, but it's basically like a good Metroid. Eastwood. I don't know what this is, but that music. Oof.
It's nearly time to head eastward. Coming to Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive, September 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop later today.
So that's the end of today's Indie World. There are so many diverse indie games to be
Really?
found on Nintendo Switch. and we really enjoy showing them to you on behalf of our many development and publishing partners around the world.
To be fair, that was a good indie
a
direct.
big thank you to everyone in the indie community working on games for Nintendo Switch. And thank you for joining us today. Until next time, happy gaming!
Oh, that really was it. Okay, cool. I kind of expected one last thing, really. But they didn't do that. They kind of did it with... let's just pause this. There we go. Yeah, they didn't do it. They kind of just went with that Eastwood game. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it. Alright, cool. Well, there you go. Like, that's my thoughts on what's come out. There's some good stuff in there. Tetris Effect looked really fun. So does Metal Slug Tactics. I did write one game down, which was that Islanders Console Edition. That Jet Set Radio game looks pretty fun as well. I wish I could remember the name of it. Axiom Verge 2, I might have to go and buy that now and start playing that, because if you haven't played Axiom Verge, I would go and listen to the soundtrack as well. It's really, really good. It's quite a creepy game, but it's a good game. But the second one now being out, that was a shock. Was not expecting to see that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me while I've been sat here rambling on about God knows what. Talk about indie games. I will... If I don't put any video stuff out, I will probably be streaming most of the rest of the week, so you can expect to see me doing various bits and bobs like that going forward, and then hopefully start putting out more video content back to normal either at the end of this week or beginning of next week. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.